What is up everybody, welcome back to another Division video. My name is Dusk as always, and today I want to bring you the best solo build for Dark Zone and Hard mode. I wouldn't really advise running challenge mode solo. I know it is doable, but it's not going to turn out well for you if you aren't a hardcore player like the guys that have done it out there. First off, let's go over what you want to focus in. What you want to focus in is your stamina and your firearms. You don't really need to focus into your electronics. In fact, the only reason I have 1300 is so I can get predatory on my LSW, which heals 12.5% of my health over 5 seconds when I get a kill. This is worth dropping my stamina, that 3.5k I think it was, just to get that perk, because it's a really solid perk for a solo player. The weapons I advise you running is either LSW or RPK out of the LMGs. I wouldn't advise running any of the other ones as they aren't really that good, quite bluntly. They don't really work well as a solo build. They're more suppressing guns. The LSW and the RPK are kind of assault rifle hybrid. Not really, but you know what I mean. They work better as a... they're more towards an assault rifle than the other ones, should I say. For the secondary, I advise running an SMG or a marksman. If you run a marksman, I advise sacrificing some stamina into your firearms, just so you can do a little bit more damage, as you will not be taking as much damage if you're holding back with a marksman, unless you're that guy with the M1A that runs in front of their face and uses it as a battle rifle. Then, in that case, stick with stamina and firearms. For your sidearm, obviously run a pistol. If you have a double barrel shotgun, run it because they're crazy good, awesome for finishing off guys in the dark zone, and it takes that 2 bullets to shoot them down. If you do a little bit of damage to them with, say, your SMG or something, does crazy damage. I am actually looking out for one myself. I heard it's for sale, but I don't know about that. Next, you want to go on to the abilities. Now, I've tested out a few of them. I've tested out using a turret, I've tested out using a flash, and this is the best ones that I think. I think pulse is almost essential because it will tell you what's around you, especially in the dark zone here. If you're at an extraction, being a solo player, you're going to be a high target for groups of people that come across you, because you're going to see you're going to be an easy target and easy to take out, easy loot for them basically. So having this just helps you know when it's time to back off or maybe hide at an extraction. Next is essential for a solo player. It's your self-heal, first aid, and it's also almost essential to run overdose with a low skill power build. The other ones won't really heal you that much, and overdose will give you a full heal and a little bit of an overshield actually, with my specific build. I know if you have a little bit less skill power, it will still do a lot of healing, obviously a lot more than the other ones, so I really advise running it. Lastly, let's go into the talents, and these I have picked for that situations where you have to use your med pack, and also situations where you're going to be in as a solo player, such as killing people when you're moving, that kind of stuff. Now, the first one is adrenaline, and this will give you an overheal when you use a med kit. Your med kit doesn't have to heal you all the way to your full health, then it gives you an overheal. It gives you an overheal regardless, and it is really good. It's a really solid perk. Yeah, it's a really solid talent to use in the Division, especially as a solo player. You're going to need that extra health. You're going to be taking a lot more damage. The next one works really well with adrenaline, and it is when you use a med kit, your damage resistance goes up by 40% for 10 seconds. This helps you take a lot less damage. It saves your ass from rogues or douchebags that turn on you on extractions trying to steal your stuff. They end up going down because you ain't taking as much damage as them, especially with this high firearm skill. Now, nextly, let's go on to the security. And this one will help you when you're taking out AI mainly. It won't really help you out against players, as you're not going to be killing them that fast. Well, you might actually, but most people are running high health builds in the Dark Zone, so I don't advise. Well, this perk's not going to really help you out there. It might actually, if there's a couple of them, then it's going to give you that extra damage negation on top of your armor, and also on top of critical save. Paired with critical save, that's a total of 7%, and that goes on top of your armor mitigation. It doesn't allow you to take no damage, but it allows you to take very, very little damage. But remember, it will only last for 10 seconds, so don't make the mistake I've made many, many times. Lastly is just to help you out with the ammo situation. I advise running One Is None or Rebel Reaper. These will just help you keep your ammo a little bit longer. One Is None, 50% chance not to consume the bullet when you shoot them in the head. Only if you shoot them in the head. It's also a little bit glitched out and doesn't really, well, it works a little bit better than they intend, but shush, don't tell them about that. I'm sure they actually already know about that, but hey ho. Rebel Reaper will give you 30 rounds for your primary if you kill them with your sidearm. Having a really solid sidearm will help with this, such as mine. Mine's is the 14.5k damage M1911. The high end, it's actually a blueprint you can buy in the Dark Zone, so if you want to get a solid sidearm, then go ahead and buy that one if you're rank 50. Now, I believe that's all for this video today, so if you guys have enjoyed, be sure to share this with your friends. Maybe they need a solo build and this will really help them. And if you have any questions, I know I talk a little bit fast sometimes, throw them down in the comments and I'll be happy to help. And except from that, if you've liked the video, throw us a like. If you like this kind of content, I've got more on my channel, be sure to check them out. I've got a marksman build and a CQC build, so if you're into that kind of stuff, go check it out. And I've also got more to come, so if you like it, be sure to stick around, you know, subscribe so you know when it's out, you know, that kind of stuff. So that's been all from me today. See you guys in the next one.